In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use the stop motion app. I'm going to be using it on an iPhone, but it's pretty much the same setup for any device. Alright, let's get started. When you open the stop motion app, if you have already created some videos, you'll see your videos, and in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see a plus sign. If you have not yet created videos, then you'll just see the plus sign. To create a new video, click the plus sign. It will take you to a screen that looks similar to this. If yours looks slightly different, that's fine. It's pretty much the same buttons. The first thing you need to do is decide how many frames per second you want your videos to play at. For example, if I choose 5 frames per second, then for every 5 pictures I take, it will equal 1 second of video. The larger the number of frames per second is, the smoother the video will be, but that means you will also need to take more pictures. To choose your frames per second, click the settings button, then click the timer and it will take you to the FPS adjustment scale. For my video, I'm going to choose 10 frames per second. When you're done with that, click the white check mark. Now we're ready to start filming. Click the camera button and it will take you to this area. When you're ready to take the first picture, click the red button on the right, and then you can adjust your scene and take another picture. I'll make another video about how exactly to film a good stop motion Lego video in the future. Once you have taken all of your pictures, push the arrow at the top right. Now that we have our video, we're going to see how to edit it. You might have accidentally taken a picture you didn't want to when you were filming. To get rid of that photo, click on it, then push delete. If you want to add text to a photo, push the photo, then push edit. To add text, push the plus button. We're just going to look at the text part of this. The others are pretty self-explanatory. Once you push text, it will put the phrase double tap to edit in the center of the photo. We're going to do that. Type in whatever text you want and then push done. Push the arrow in the upper left-hand corner of the screen to go back. Now let's see how to copy and paste photos. If I want this selection of photos to appear both at the start and end of the video, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on the first photo in the selection, then push select. This will turn the photo blue. Then I'm going to drag it to the end of the selection. Once the whole set of photos is blue, I'm going to click the last photo. Then I'm going to push copy. Then I will go to the end of the video and push the camera button. Then I'm going to push paste and you'll see the selection of videos appear there. Okay, now let's see about audio. You can record your own voice and add it to the video. To do that, you need to click the microphone on the left side of the screen. Then click record and start talking. When you're done, click stop. Then click the white check mark. You can now see that your audio is here. To edit the audio, click the photo with the music notes, then click audio. There are many different things you can do here. Let's first look at the one at the far right. This is the filter. You can click on one of these and it will give that effect to your audio. For example, if I clicked on radio, it might have radio static in the background. Now push the timer. Here you can adjust the speed of your audio. Now here in the volume section, you can adjust the volume. And finally, here's this section. Here you can trim the audio. So if I don't want the end part of my audio, I can just cut that out. Or if I want my audio to fade out, then I click on fade and drag it to the left. You can also delete your audio. Stop motion provides sound effects. To get to those, go to the picture you want the sound effect to be on, then push it. Then click on audio. You can see all of those sound effects. To add one to your video, you simply push on it. There is also theme music. Okay, now let's push cancel so we can look at backgrounds, titles, and other things. Click on the plus button on the left, then push titles and credits. This will take us here. First, let's go to color. These are just plain colors that can be used as backgrounds for your movie. But the real backgrounds are here. There's a good variety here. There are also speech bubbles to add above your character's head. You can add whatever text you want to them. Here are credits. You can also edit these. And lastly, here are the titles. Of course, you can also edit these, and you can place them at the beginning of your video. And finally, we can take a look at some of the settings. So let's push the settings button on the left. We already looked at the frames per second, so let's look at the one just to the right of that. This feature allows you to fade your video in, out, or both. Let's see how that looks. Okay, let's go to the next feature. This one cuts out parts of the screen. The next one contains more backgrounds, except these ones stay for the whole video. The next section is a lighting filter. There are plenty of different options. The next one allows you to change the quality of your video. The obvious option would be to go to high quality. However, that takes up a lot of space, and for that reason I like to stay on the SD quality. The last feature in the settings lets you pick the playback. So I can pick a loop playback, which means that when my video ends, it will automatically start over from the beginning. There are 4 options here. Now if you want to save the changes you made here in settings, push the checkmark on the right. If you don't want to save them, click the X on the left. Okay, so now my video is done. So I'm going to click the arrow on the top left to go back to all my videos. Now let's give our movie a name. To do that, I'll click on the default name. Then I'll push rename and give it a name so I can find it easily. And that's how to use stop motion. I'll put up a video in the future about how to film stop motion videos. To see some of my videos I've done using this app, go to Brock Brothers Films. The link will be given in the description. Be sure to like this video and subscribe.